Hi, I'm Jim Green, NASA's Chief Scientist, and I'm here to talk about our plans for human exploration beyond low Earth orbit. These plans involve going to the moon to learn to live and work on a planetary surface, then on to Mars, starting in the 2030s. Let me first talk in more detail about our lunar program called Artemis. In the 2020s, the Artemis program will be divided up into two phases. Artemis Phase 1 includes all our robotic and human activities on and around the moon, anchored around three Artemis missions. Let me talk in particular about these missions. Each Artemis mission will use the Space Launch System and the Orion capsule. The first mission, known as Artemis 1, will be launched in November 2021 without astronauts, but it will rendezvous with the moon and then return, allowing all our major systems to be tested. From that experience, we then will launch the Artemis 2 in 2023. That will be crewed. It will circle the moon and return, enabling us to be ready for the spectacular Artemis 3 mission. Now, Artemis 3 will be launched by 2024, allowing us to land the first woman and the next man on the south pole of the moon. Now, we expect this crew to be on the surface more than a week. The Apollos each spent less than 3 days on the moon. Another important element of the Artemis program is that we have all the key hardware contracts in place. And this will ensure that we can return to the moon within these next 4 years and establish a sustainable exploration by the end of the decade. For example, the commercial human landing system is under contract to 3 groups: Blue Origin, Dynetics, and SpaceX. These teams are developing the capability that will take astronauts to and from the surface of the moon. We will down select to 1 in the future. Gateway is a major commercial and international partner system that is part of the backbone of our long-term exploration plans. In fact, the Canadian Space Agency is very interested in the external robotic activity on Gateway. The Japanese want to be involved in the habitation components and the logistical resupply. ESA, in addition to the habitation, also the refueling. And the Russian Space Agency has also expressed interest in elements yet to be defined. NASA is on track to launch the integrated power and propulsion elements and the habitation and logistics outpost, making up the Gateway in 2023. In fact, we'll have science instruments on the Gateway. Now, all our international partners are talking with us with the Artemis Accords in mind. These lay out basic principles consistent with the Outer Space Treaty that was developed in 1967. Peaceful uses of space, transparency, interoperability, and many other elements are the key to the Artemis Accords. From a scientific experiment basis, NASA will deliver dozens of scientific payloads and technology demonstration instruments to the lunar surface. And we'll do that through the Commercial Lunar Payload Services Initiative, or CLPS. We have already begun this activity with 2 flights that we expect to occur in 2021. Our experiments on the moon will reach a vast set of concepts in terms of understanding volatile cycles, interpreting the impact history of the Earth-Moon system, revealing the record of the ancient sun, observing the universe from a unique location, investigating and mitigating exploration risks to humans. One of the key objectives in going to the South Pole is to get into the permanently shadowed craters. These craters, we believe, contain an enormous amount of water and other volatiles. Perhaps as much as several 100 million tons of water exist in the permanently shadowed regions. Now, the in situ research, utilization, and other technologies will be proven on the surface of the moon. These involve surface power, dust mitigation, equipment mobility, and how to operate in such extreme temperatures. All are being planned. Well, that is about all the time I have to give you this brief overview. And we look forward to discussing more about this exciting program. And I hope you will join us. Thank you.